it's good. It feels good that we accomplished something, but I'm bummed because after today, I'm gonna, you know, probably block people like Corteon completely out of my life. I don't care if there's a season 2, I'll still block him. I just don't like that fucking thing he's wearing. It pisses me off so much, but whatever. That's another.
What's up?
Oh, yo, buddy. What's
How you
up?
doing?
What's up?
Just wanted to come say I'll probably really miss you after we finish filming.
Me too, man. Me too. I'll miss you so much, dude. We should chill sometime.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Cool.
For sure. You got my Instagram, got my number.
Yeah,
and stuff.
got your Instagram.
We'll
I'll
keep
hit
in
you
touch,
up.
man.
100%.
All right, man. Get back to your interview.
Peace, buddy.
Guys.
Cheers. Have a good one.
Bye.
Guy, man.
It was our 10th day, last day in the bar. We were feeling really good because at this point we had the show, but we were also missing some key scenes that we had to get.
This is our last day of shooting. We have to get this day. If we don't get it, the show doesn't work. There's a hole in the boat and the boat will sink.
We couldn't shoot overtime either. It wasn't one of those like, well, if we slow down a bit, we'll just shoot overtime and we'll just spend all the money we have or blow the contingency.
What they call in the business a hard out.
Yeah.
It was a very hard out. It was a firm out.
This whole shoot's been eventful for me. There's been a lot of weird things going on. I had this thing where I had this intestinal cramping going on, and there was some kind of problem, and I was in terrible pain. The call that every actor hates to make is tell the director, I have to leave. I have to go to the hospital. And they couldn't have been more gracious about it. They even offered to drive me to the hospital. And I'm fine now, right as rain. But again, to their credit, they managed to rejig that whole day and get their day. And now we're on the final day, and we're going to get this one, and it's going to be fantastic.
Okay, we got the cement mixer, prairie fire, gorilla puke, and the Boilermaker.
Yeah, one of the shots was non-alcoholic beer in a glass, and then a little shot of Clamato, a little shot of that had coffee in it, a little shot that had like cream and lemon juice. So it was just a mixture of all these wonderful little concoctions. Yeah, and there was like 4 shots where I had to drink all of them. Very quickly.
Clamato.
Oh god. Yeah, it didn't mix well.
But that was the moment.
Shift and No Name have a little love interest in the second season.
Spin-off.
Cho Name.
Thank you.
It's a super bittersweet feeling because I think we're all like a bit underslept, but team morale has been high during this whole shoot, which has been such an amazing pleasure. It's just been a pleasure. Like, we are so enjoying each other's company, and Dan has been amazing, our director, and all our crew, and it's just been like freaking solid. See, we have such a good sense of humor about ourselves and each other. Solid. See, that's how tired I am. Like, just solid. And then fill in the blank. Choose your own adventure, audience. Solid. It's been a solid.
Hi, my name is Emily Andrews. I'm a production manager extraordinaire, they usually put on the call sheet for me. It's kind of special that way. Basically, it's just like helping people out, making sure problems are solved, checking locations, checking your crew, checking all different elements of the show, and ensuring that it's running smoothly. So you want it to go as smoothly as possible, as often as possible. And with filming, there's always some kind of hiccup, so you have to deal with those. We've had a lot of crazy location stories. We had someone who was very upset that we were at their location. They basically were kind of hunting for some money, which happens a lot in production. They think, oh, movies, they got lots of money. Oh, let's get some of this money. We were locked out of a location, so we were all kind of preparing outside instead. We didn't know if we'd ever rewrite the scenes, you know? The bar, as part of our deal, wanted to be open and functioning at certain times of the day, so yesterday we had some bar patrons drinking while we were shooting, and so that was pretty funny. Another guy was like, I'm supposed to be setting the bar upstairs up, and I'm like, oh, well, filming there. He's like, no, but like, I usually work the upstairs bar. I was like, today you gotta work the downstairs bar. He's like, I usually work upstairs. And I was like, not today, my friend, I'm sorry. I'm really excited to see how it comes together because I know some of the actors, I've worked with some of them before, they're fantastic. And like I said, Dan and Mike, they're a great group of guys, and I think they deserve all the success that comes to them.
I'm feeling bittersweet. It's been 10 days, so it hasn't been too long. So I'm gonna miss everybody. I wish I could spend some more time with the cast and crew. I'm gonna miss playing the character, but hopefully we're coming back, you know, season 2. And you know, I'm just feeling good, man. You know, we're on a roll already this morning. We had such a great day yesterday, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to finally, like months from now, to see the product, because it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm excited for everybody to see it. Yeah. No worries, man.
Do you have plans for your next big project? Or?
No, I'm not sure what's coming up next. I'm just gonna go back to training and learning as much as I can, and hopefully taking on another role. It's my first comedy, so I would love to continue doing comedy, but I would love to, you know, switch it up after this and do like a very serious drama or a thriller or something, you know. You never know, something cool. And yeah, hopefully I'm gonna keep in touch with lots of the cast and crew and stuff like that over the next little while. But yo, if you're seeing this and you're a casting director, holla at me. I'm looking for a job, bro. Yeah, you know, yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah, right. If you're casting a porno, hire me, because I'm trying to fuck on film, baby. Trying to get paid to fuck, you know what I'm saying? If you're one of those casting directors, hit me up.
I did not expect that. So,
hey man.
So we're just on a break right now, heading back up to do the rest of the day, our last day, and it's very bittersweet. It's been so much fun working on the show, and it's lovely. Everybody, the whole cast is in today, so it's just great. When I first read these scripts, I thought they were really hilarious, like genuinely funny, and it's been that way working on it. I think it's going to be a successful show. I'd be surprised if it isn't.
This is the last day, and we have 3 super talented here.
Oh my God.
Corteon, Ronnie, and Cassandra. They're so talented. They're just background, but they put so much. So we've done this thing where, like, this is a show about obviously a bartender, but we've had these people like be in character and learn all these lines, and they're just like amazing background. It feels so real and stuff. Stop it. So people are gonna be like, "What is this show about?"
It's this whole new take.
Like it's this whole. It's kind of like it's like a dogma type thing.
Yeah, it's the new way that television is actually moving forward.
Yeah.
Not just focusing on your lead actors, but making sure the background actually have their lines.
And then the other thing is we're going to be doing this whole thing in VR. So now we've gotten one side, but now we just have to do the 360. So anyone can just live in the bar.
Yeah.
You can just walk up and you can just touch.
And you can just be a background person if you want, or fuck with them or whatever.
That'd be great. Just walk around the hood.
See you later. It was nice chatting to you for meeting you and stuff
for the first time.
Bye.
Maybe he'll cast us in his next thing.
I think he liked me.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think he liked us.
I think he was kind of hot.
I don't know, kind of dad.
But dad chic.
Dad chic.
Okay, so this is our senior executive producer, Saul Goldlist. Why don't you just talk a little bit about the financing packages we put together? That's right. Yeah, my beautiful son Saul stopped by set. It was great to be reminded about, why we do this. Is so way down in the future, my son can watch the show and be like, it's dated, and I don't get it. None of the jokes make sense, and I don't get a lot of the references. And we could be like, well, we weren't aiming for you 16 years in the future. But yeah, no, it was nice. It was nice. My wife and my kid buoyed my spirits, as they say. So, I mean, he was a hit. People were looking at him, and he was smiling and laughing, and you know, I always like that feeling. Even though it's like cliche, is when someone's like, "You got such a cute kid," you're like, "Thank you." Like, oh my God, like I made him with my genes. He's part of my DNA. So that was nice to have him on set. But then I was like, "Get the fuck out! We got work to do."
Once that opens up, you're going here to tag JB, and JB's going there, and then you are going to stay and talk to Andy. Got the rest of the show. Went a little overtime. We were able to shave a little off wrap. We got some of the crew wrapping out a little early. And
Feels
then,
like New Year's when you wrap a show.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's a wrap on the night. That was like, woo!
It was great. It looked and felt great. So when we got to call wrap, it was like cloud nine. It felt so good.
I just like, I hope that there's not a problem with the data transfer. Oh man, we lost a day of footage. Gonna have to do that scene. But no, I was like, that's it. I think it was a little later. It was like, and we're all to check the cards. The cards are.
Oh
good.
yeah, and then like the AD, so you're like looking at the call sheet for the day. It's like, did we get everything crossed out? Because you're feeling so good, and it's the last one on paper. But did you forget to get that insert of the pinball machine?
Which we did. Yeah, forgot to. Oh, I remember thinking the pinball machine isn't going anywhere. We can come back and get the insert on the pinball machine, which we didn't do. We didn't need. But that's it. We could do that today.
Yeah, we could go get
a pinball machine is still there.
Let's run a clip of a pinball machine.
I do remember checking like after we'd wrapped, like, because I had rewritten when we changed the order somewhat. I'd rewritten and I looked through every scene and only had it. I made sure it was crossed off, but I just remember thinking like, do I remember filming that? I was like, yeah, I remember filming it.
Well, we also have a script supervisor whose job is literally to supervise the script and make sure continuity and everything's got. So we did have that moment of like everyone's excited, and then Mike and I pull Steph over. Like, okay, Steph,
we shot the whole series.
Everything like. Double check, she's flipping through the binders. She's like, yeah, every day is good. And then it's like, are you sure? 100% good. She's like, yeah, we're good. We're like, okay. So, it felt great.
Yeah, she was, thank God we had a great script supervisor. Because through all this rearranging and all this, someone had to be on top of it, and she was always on top of it. She was great.
Yeah.
Unsung hero of the shoot. Sung at this point, we're singing now.
Sung hero.
Yeah, oversung maybe.
Oh, final thoughts. What a treat. I mean, what can you say? It's been a real blast getting to meet all these fantastic people, getting to watch this team work hard, fast. I mean, we were catching 12, 10 pages a day, man. That's big work. So I feel great. A little melancholy, you know, when the project draws to a close, but I'm really excited to see what they cut together, what they keep. What the fuck? It was nice to meet this guy, this young actor. I hope that we'll get to work together again soon.
Young?
Yeah.
I'm about 30.
Yeah,
30,
right.
33.
Just wait till you get to the third floor. Don't rush it. Anyways, it was a real honor to be a part of this thing and to help bring it to life. And I hope that it's got a.
This guy was the life.
I hope that it's got a bright future. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit, to be honest, a little bit sad, for sure, because we've been having such a great time. We're a little bit tired, for sure, on the 10th day, and we're all running on sugar peaks and lows with all our little drinking scenes today, because it's all the bar scenes. But yeah, no, I'm sad. I feel like it's a nice team here, really great family, and I'm really happy to have met all these wonderful people. And it's rare that you get this kind of feeling in a cast, and everybody seems to be sharing the same feeling. So I think we're going to be bummed a little bit to say goodbye, but hopefully this is not a goodbye, and we hope there will be a season 2. So yeah.
Post-production process, our amazing editor, Mika Rix-Hayes, who we've worked with a lot. He started with rough cuts, and then from there, one of my favorite things to do is get to sit with Mika, start really shaping them, figuring out what's going to stay, what's going to go.
It's like it starts as a block of marble, and you chip away, and eventually it turns into the David.
Yeah,
you know?
but first you have the big block of marble, then you have like a giant sander, and you're just trying to get the shape of a thing. Then you go with the hammer, and then you start going with the little.
By the end, you're just buffing.
You're just tiny little sandpapers.
Yeah.
So that was huge, and then it was also about music, music supervision.
We were lucky enough to work with the Zeus twins, who not only provided the title track but also scored the intros, which was amazing. Very rarely do you get like real scoring, and it's so cool. It makes the whole thing amazing.
Just all the layers.
We had to record some voiceover, the announcer. And it was a great process. We worked with real pros up and down the line. Our post team was just like.
And we did all the finishing, the color correction, and mixing at Eggplant Picture and Sound.
Shout out Eggplant.
Woo! They were great, and it was a pretty tight turnaround too. We didn't have a ton of time. working with CBC, who've been amazing all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
We had deadlines. We need to get them rough cuts, get notes, feedback.
Dan's got the vision. Like that's why he's a great director, and that's why he's the director, because he's the one who can see it when it's on the page. That I don't have the ability to do that the same way. So, you know, that's why he gets paid the big bucks. Just directors don't just grow on trees.
No.
You know what I mean? So, you know, and that's what Dan does, is to shepherd the vision. That's why in French, director is translated to visionnateur, which means
Réalisateur.
Visionnateur.
Réalisateur.
Maybe in Quebec, but in France it's visionnateur.
Because we're Canadian.
Yeah, because we're Canadian, so.
Figured we'd go to
yeah,
Quebec.
but
French.
it means literally vision maker, vision sculptor. And yeah, so to the visionnateur magnifique. Auf Wiedersehen.
I'm blushing.
Yeah.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, it's really hot in here.
We're almost done.
Also, I had peanuts. That might be why you're turning red.
It feels incredible to be putting this thing out into the world.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I hope people like it, but I'm proud of it, and I'm happy to have it out there, and it feels tremendous. It feels like it's like giving birth, but without the episiotomy. I'm so proud of the work that everyone did, the entire team, and. You know, you're not always lucky enough in this career in your life to get to work on something you love and to be happy with it when it's over. So I just feel amazing. We want people to see it because we're so happy with it, proud of it. Yeah.
And it's, you know, we tried to bring the best people we could. I think we had the best cast, the best crew, and I think they all did their best work, and that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I think the vibes behind camera transfer to the show. I think people will see the life in the show that we felt on set. So it's exciting. It's really exciting. And also, people, you know, won't think I'm a bum anymore. I think people thought I was lying. I was like, oh, I'm working on a show, and they're like, oh cool.
Sure you are.
Yeah, sure you are. So now it's like, aha, proof. The end. Cash in. Hold on. There's just one last thing. There's one last thing that I would like to say when I got my guys. Now, here's a little story that I got to tell about three bad brothers that you know so well. It started way back in history with that rock MCA and me, Mike D. Now we had a little horsey named Paul Revere, just me and my horsey and a quart of beer. Riding across the land, kicking up sand, got the sheriff on my tail because I'm in demand. One lonely beastie I be, all by myself without nobody. The sun is beating down on my baseball hat. The air is getting hot, the beer is getting flat. Looking for a girl, I ran into a guy. His name was MCA. I said, howdy, he said, hi. Now, he told a little story. That's it. Just verse one.
3, 2, 1.